There's a songwriting technique I want to talk about, which is matching phonetic stress with melodic stress. Phonetic stress in this context means the natural emphasis that a speaker puts on important words or syllables. This happens in the context of natural word importance. In the sentence, I walk to the store, the words walk and store are both going to be more important than the words to and the because they carry a greater share of the actual information relayed in the sentence. So when we speak, we naturally put emphasis on these syllables, and in English we also tend to raise the pitch. We take this linguistic principle into account when we write melodies, sometimes related to the ways that we do it when we speak, but sometimes not. Take a song like Promise by Leafy, we see a number of melodic writing techniques that are related to this. The first line, I made a promise.
I made a promise.
I and pra are both the highest notes in the line, as well as they land on emphasized beats. This melody is as close to as spoken as melodies go. With to distance myself, dis and self are our two emphasized syllables, but dis is just like the first line where it lands on the high note on an emphasized beat, whereas self has been dropped fairly dramatically. Why? This is the first time the melody meaningfully interacts with the harmonic structure of the song. It reinforces the third, a very colorful note of a very unexpected chord change. Why do this? Leafy is word painting here. It's another way to use melodic stress, to deliberately subvert the listener's expectations of phonetic stress in order to bring attention to the dramatic elements of the song. I made a promise to distance myself. I want to talk about one more moment in the first verse with a couple of these tools at work.
It hurts to be something, it's worse to be nothing with you.
Notice we repeat nearly an identical melodic line while making a comparison in the lyrics. But we make one very slight but very harmonically relevant change. Hurts on A natural to worse on A flat. These are our differentiating words. And by using melody to emphasize syllables by either matching or deliberately subverting phonetic stress, and either sitting on top of, actively changing, or reinforcing harmonic structures, Leafy guides her listeners through her lyrics rather than simply handing her lyrics to them.